Adventure is just one foundation to a thriving and enjoyable life. It's a door to new experiences and the key to a fulfilling lifestyle. It's a breath of fresh air from everyday routines and a fast-paced lifestyle. A way to know we made the most of our time. From east to west coast, there are thousands of trailheads, dunes, and forests that go unexplored. In the spirit of adventure and the high demand of RVs and being able to travel, it's one thing that I love the most. Being able to get out wherever you want with no hassles of parking in a parking lot, going to a hotel, moving all your stuff around, just having one thing embodied in one coach. This is a 2023 Newmar Canyon Star with a featured 10-foot length garage on a 40-foot Freightliner chassis. This is powered by a 340 horsepower Cummins motor, features 2 slide outs, again 2 extra bunks in the rear, and then 3 AC units with an all-inclusive furnace. So now, let me give you a tour of some of the features on the outside and the exterior of this Canyon Star, and then we'll go inside where I can show you the coolest feature here at the end. All right, so here we're starting off in the front. This sleek, stylish, forward-looking, aggressive design on an A-class gas diesel coach. Sorry, just kidding. Make sure you're following along. Matching a lot of those cool razors, you know, your toys, off-road, they all have those sleek, aggressive styles. That's what everybody loves right now, right? So, kind of that cool front style to match. Here you got these beautiful bright headlights. They're gonna really help, you know, especially when you're tired after a long day of riding. I know I've gone to the dunes and been super tired. So having bright lights that help keep you aware of your surroundings and what's popping out on the road is just safety, total reassurance, which is incredibly important, right? Because it might not just be you in the back with your toys, it also might be you and your family and their friends. So, as well, to complement that, you got this huge windshield, which is gonna allow you to look and see everything. And by everything, I mean the tops of mountains and the bottoms of valleys, which is super cool going over mountain passes. Here as well, this is gonna link, this is a side camera. You got one on both sides, obviously, because you have left blinker and right blinker. So you got screens inside that's gonna show you and pixelate and whoop, show you what's on your right, what's on your left. So you can focus more on being on the road, quick look down instead of having to look over your shoulder. So follow me around the side. I got some more stuff I want to share with you. So here, now we're on the business side. This is the driver's side, the exterior. So here, of course, you know, because you are in a diesel chassis, you get the upgraded airbags. So with that being said, already 100% smoother ride than a gas toy hauler or anything on a gas chassis for that matter. So here you got the Michelin XZ-E2s. As I'm reading it, I'm sure you can too. Bigger tire, bigger comfort. You're not gonna be feeling all the bumps in the road that they're gonna be throwing at you. You know, and oftentimes if you are gonna be going down the road, you're not gonna be going in probably the most favorable road conditions. You know, you're not gonna be driving this thing on a NASCAR track, but if you do, let me know. So as you continue to move, you just got your exhaust there for your generator. Of course, you got this beautiful full body paint, like I can't mention again. Just that sleek look, that burgundy looking red. Here, you got all your baggage doors, typical of A-class standards. Here, another one of my favorite parts. I don't know about you, and I don't like to admit this to a lot of people, but I love taking long showers, okay? I'll admit it. So this here, the Truma AquaGo, is gonna allow you to take the longest showers ever, right? So essentially, endless hot water supply. The thing you're not gonna have to worry about, I guess there is one worry, if you are a dry camper, which this is more than set up to do, is running out of water. I would be a run out of water kind of guy. But also, you know, all the kids, wife, everybody wants to take their showers. You got one shower, so it's gonna take a long time, but you don't have to worry and wait extra to get kids into bed after a long day of riding. When they're tired, you can just rinse them all off one by one. Pop, pop, pop. So, as you continue to move down, of course, this is where your hookups are gonna be, all that good stuff. Exhaust for your diesel engine, your big dualies here in the back. Here, you got dual fuel here on this side. So dual fuel also meaning you got fuel on the other side, right? Because he wants to do a 360 point turn, you know, in a parking lot, small, full of other people. to fill up your unit. Here, you got fuel pumps, so literally super easy, guys. Roll up, kill engine, pop off, open the gas cap, turn on your fuel pump. Cool, done. Throw it back in, lock it in, get your gear on and go. Love it. Super easy, super efficient. Here is just your power hookups. You know, if you're gonna be at a park, you have that pleasure, you got that luxury. Of course, that's gonna have a transfer switch, surge protector. That's what they call it. So what that's gonna do is if it takes a hit, because the park's maybe not running on full power, a lightning storm, whatever it may be, I don't know. It'll save you from those issues. So here, looking at this beautiful back cap, I mean, this doesn't look like a Toyota, right? At first glance, you're driving down the road, you would have no idea. I don't. But little to be known. Here, you have a little recessed lever, which will allow you to drop this whole door. Of course, you got these giant bumpers that drop down, so you're not ruining that whole body paint job. Of course, here as well, you got these ladder mounts. So there's a ladder inside that we'll get to later. But you can literally just 2 blocking pins on both knocks. Just throw it in there, go up to the top, and you know, drink beer on the roof, watch the kids run around, I don't know. Check for leaks, I hope not. So here, for anybody else who's coming along, you got 6,000 pound towing capacity. That's enough for a small trailer, little Jeep if you like doing Jeep stuff, ATVs, extra toys, as much stuff as you want, man. Just, I don't know, bring a smoker. Pack a smoker, go to Texas, bring your buddies, fill them up, okay? So now I'm happy to show you the party side of this coach. So as you show up here, this is just the vent system for the kids, or also your fumes for gas while they're sleeping in there. As well, you got this secondary door, so all the Rugrats, or if you're all muddy, trekking mud after a fun day of adventures, you can just go straight into the garage without having to worry about making mom mad. So again, you got this triple step feature because you got a diesel A-class coach. So this is just gonna make it easier, especially when you're in all your gear, your big boots. It's hard to maybe get up so high. So this is gonna be just super convenient for you. So as we continue down back through the side, so here, again, just huge baggage doors, right? The A-class style lends itself being on a diesel chassis, lots of storage, lots of gear, lots of riding stuff. So keeping it out of the kitchen so you can have your spices, all that good stuff, extra things, books, whatever it is you like, puzzles. Keep all your gear outside because it's dirty, right? Again, you got your entry door, you got your speakers here, so you're gonna surround sound outside party. You know, some people don't even like to go inside unless they're cooking. So hang out outside, drink beer with your buddies, have your fire pit, play some music, but don't you have to play off one of those little tiny JBL things. So that's a bonus. So also, one more thing I want to show you. This is my favorite part. What is this, you might ask? You don't want to watch TV inside because you're all dirty, muddy? Understandable. We got you covered. So right here, pop out TV, Bluetooth, connects with your speakers. Awesome. Watch the game outside in your gear. Halftime show, go brop it. Okay? That's what we're about. We like to be outdoors. So, lock it back up. Super simple, easy, convenient. Still storage below it next to your inverter, which is awesome. So, now let's take a look at some of the stuff inside that I'm really excited to show you guys about. Follow me. So welcome into the 2023 Canyon Star, where one of the first things and aspects I love about this coach, just walking into it, is the amount of seating you have. You know, all the little Rugrats, the friends, family, everybody who's been on this adventure with you can hang out, relax, and kick their feet up with you. So again, you know, here we got the nice TV inside. You know, if you want to watch TV after riding out in the rain or something, you got a Bose sound system to help highlight those big moments. Here you got a large open dash setting, which, you know, being this Freightliner OptiView dash with these 2 LCD screens here, it's going to really help you add to the sound. So essentially what I mean by that is this system here is going to be surround sound output. So essentially you can Bluetooth anything and listen to it like a home theater, which is super cool. Here Again, this turns into a bed as well. You got storage for everything you need inside, easy access control panel over your door. One more thing I want to show you before we move on to the back in the kitchen is this beautiful cockpit. So here, of course, you got fully articulating chairs. So, you know, again, help seating with all those guests you have. Here we got the OptiView dash. So Freightliner's intuitive own system. You have your controls over here, leveling pad. Here, capabilities to adjust your mirrors, which are fully electronic, which is super nice. Here as well, you got your beautiful dash sound system. So this here is like your rear camera, those side view cameras I was talking to you about earlier on the exterior. Those have sound. Well, I shouldn't say the sides, but the rears do. So when your wife's helping you back up and she says stop, you can hear her and you'll know that her hand signals are true to what she means. So here you have your control system as well. So you have a battery boost, a generator on and off, and you know, traditional automobile functionality. Here we also have, so these chairs are incredibly soft. I personally am a huge fan. These are Williamsburg leather, which is going to be a Canyon Star feature. And I have to say they're incredibly comfy. So nobody should be complaining or having sore muscle issues from sitting on these beautiful couches. Let's move into the kitchen. So as we move into the kitchen, which is personally one of my favorite spots because I love food. Here you have a dual sink system, so you know, bubbles in one, rinse in the other. Super easy, or while you're prepping food and cleaning at the same time. Helps makes everything a little bit easier, more efficient. Here, lots of storage. Of course, you get your nice, beautiful, large whirlpool / convection oven microwave. These things are great. You see these in all sorts of coaches. As well, here you got your true induction. But also, one of my favorite parts here is that these tops have cutting boards set into them. So I personally am a huge fan. I think that was very intellectually smart of Newmar to do, which makes it, again, one of my favorite features. As well here, so anytime you're burning that food and you don't want anybody else to know, turn on these nice, fantastic fans. And there's 3 of them throughout the coach. So take a couple steps back further with me. Here we got our bathroom. You got this cool Newmar door style in here. Let me hit a couple more lights in here so we can see that. So nice radius shower. I don't know about you, I'm 6'3". I can step in here and have plenty of room. You got this nice little ceiling or skylight up above, which just is a bonus. So as you step out, it auto closes. Just kidding, that's just a gravity thing. Up above, here you got a little ceiling fan, just like you do up here in the kitchen as well. So anytime, you know, a little stinky, you gotta air it out for the wife. Makes her happy. Again, just look at, there's just tons of storage. All these cabinets as well, you know, if you're gonna be filling your medicine cabinet, there's gonna be lots of stuff in there, but they're all very positive, you know, feedback in being closed. You know, I wouldn't be worried at all about anything flying out during your drive, which is just a hassle-free super bonus. So, as you continue on through, let me show you this as well. Kind of come back into the kitchen. You got this large whirlpool refrigerator. So 2-door, big fridge, big freezer. We love it, all right? And of course you got the lock because you don't want your beer, nobody like drinking bubbly beer. So here, Newmar, this is when you know the difference. So here you got your home page. You got your power source page, so you got automatic generator system that runs off your HVAC, low battery levels, which is great. Again, your HVAC here, so you got your 2 different zones. Again, you have 3 ACs, you only see 2 here because the 3rd one is operated separately in the garage for the kiddos. And again, all your light switches here, boop, boop, right there, boom, boom. All right, as we move into the bedroom, here you got an RV queen. So as you see, lots of good space. You got a couple hooks here, so you got an emergency exit behind your bed, behind the headboard. Up above, you also will have 2 reading lights. You have this nice furniture. a good sized wardrobe here with adjustable shelving. Of course, mom and dad get their private TV, right? You're gonna be watching shows you wanna watch. Maybe the kids wanna watch cartoons as they're tired, sleeping, doing their own little thing. So it's nice to just unwind, throw on a movie, maybe some rom-com. It's one of my favorites. So I can't maybe say a specific movie because of copyrights, but that's okay. Ask me. So let's move on into the garage. One of my favorite places on this coach. So here in the garage right now, let me see if I can hit a little bit more lights. Look at that. Okay. So right as you notice, again, I'm 6'3". I just hit this rail a little bit, but I mean, I can walk underneath this, but you got this big bunk up above, which has guardrails, because if you're anything like me as a child, or if you have children, you don't want them rolling, you know, roll over. That'd be a very tall bed to fall off of. But you do also have this system here. So this is another bed. So essentially you have 2 queen beds in the back. So I mean, there's a party. I don't know why they didn't call us a party bus, but that's beyond me. As this drops down, it's also stationary. So you see these big arms, these head back pieces will roll back, allowing you to sit, you know, 4 people. The kids, they want to eat in here because this is nice, you know. This is for you, the parents, the friends, the adults. Let the kids party in the back. That's where they're gonna wanna be anyways. You can literally just, this floor too, this diamond plate floor, you can just take a snow blower, blow it all out, or anything like that, just making super convenient. So again, you got a little ladder here. You got some mounts for a table, some exhaust vents. You also have some natural light windows as well. That's what these black covered pieces here are for. Now, when it comes to the practical use of this, something I really appreciate that Newmar did is you see these like track systems here. So the biggest advantage is instead of having, you know, I've towed flatbed big trailers and having to use specific mounting points can be a pain. You know, maybe it just doesn't fit right, or you're not sure. It doesn't make you feel safe about the load that you're carrying with you. Because I mean, I'd imagine, you know, you're probably gonna have some nice toys with you, right? So this little button, or mounting bracket, I should say, with this panel, literally allows you to mount these things anywhere. So if you want to adjust, make sure it's just right, locked down, tight, this is a perfect garage setup for you. So again, Mr. Cameraman, we have a TV and a sound system back here for the kids. Also a Dometic heat exchanger system. So that way the kids can stay warm separately, all that good stuff for you. You know, the less whining, the better off the parents trip normally is, I would imagine, right? I don't have kids of my own, but maybe someday. So as we move back, one thing I do want to show you, we'll go to the back side, and I want to show this door opening. It's pretty cool and very clever because it's a very sleek, clean look, as you guys saw earlier on the back of our video. So hop with me outside and let's go. So here, let me show you how to open up the secret door. So here there's a little latch, nicely, conveniently tucked away. Because you look at this incredible finish, and who wants a bunch of handles hanging off the side of it? So, big door, drops down, you got these huge bumpers, and there's also massive hydraulics on this, so this is really not hard whatsoever. Step down and get your finish on those bumpers. Little piece to help right up. You'll notice this hump. So this hump is built here to ensure, because this is, you know, you are riding on a diesel chassis, guys. The MX Freightliner 340 chassis. That's also the horsepower of the engine. But as you're rolling up, it's gonna ensure that that steep angle isn't gonna scrape or scratch pans, oil pans, all that fun stuff. But yeah, now you can just step in. It's got a rhino lining on it, or some sort of tough texture, so it ensures no slipping. Make sure you're gonna have maximum traction as you're going in. And again, just roll it in and tie it down. So thank you guys so much for following me on this 2023 Newmar Canyon Star 3947. And again, I'm Parker Demara. Thank you guys for coming out here to Central Oregon and viewing this video. It takes us, you know, a little bit of time to do this, and our cameraman has been super helpful in helping us promote content and getting more footage and video out there for you guys. So please make sure you give us a like, give us a follow if you want to stay up to date. And again, my name is Parker Demara with Beaver Coach, one of the newer guys here. I'd be more than happy to meet you, show you around, tell you what makes us different and what I truly believe is the reason why Beaver is one of the best. And again, my email is parker@beavercoachsales.com. My phone number is 541-671-7211. And go to our beavercoach.com website to check out all of our inventory, and go to YouTube for all the latest updates. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you down the road.